One of the top 10 most influential men on the planet.
Incredibly intelligent.
Jason Capital, he is the preeminent expert.
If you're a customer of Jason's, you don't want to let Jason down.
He's been such a gift to all of us.
Jason Capital's status program works.
Status is really important. Jason can help you with that.
That is why I trust
Jason Capital.
Hey, it's Jason Capital, and before we get to the shocking truth about money right here in this video, and I share with you the number one thing that all the wealthiest people on the planet know that everyone else doesn't. Before we begin, I want to congratulate you on taking a huge first step towards getting the life that you want. This isn't some positive thinking bullshit. This isn't some airy-fairy law of attraction nonsense. This is real. This is really how the real world works and how you truly are going to get the life that you want, because you can start living that life as soon as a week from now. And I know that's a bold statement, so I'm going to prove it to you in this video here. That is my promise to you. And I don't know if you found this video, if you found me from something you saw me on TV, or you saw me, talked about on the Joe Rogan podcast, or maybe you saw something about my new book that was mentioned, good book, in Psychology Today magazine. I don't know. What I do know is that you're in the right place, and I don't like to waste any time. I hope you don't either. So there's only one thing we need to discuss before we get right to the truth, and that is this, okay? To me, there is so much more in life than just money. Money is cool. I'm at my 7,000 square foot house in Newport Coast, California. Kobe Bryant lives right over there. This is my pool. There's 2 grottos and 2 waterfalls. It's awesome, right? But there's so much more to life than money, especially for guys, right? I'm going to get to this in a second, but we're told so much when we're younger that you got to get money, you got to get a good job, you got to make 6 figures, and it's all bullshit, all right? To me, it's not about money, it's about lifestyle, it's about freedom. It's about, honestly, my mission in life is to show 100 million guys how to get what they want, when they want, with who they want, right? That is called total freedom. And if you're one of the people who's like, no, money's the most important thing, I need money, I will work all day, hustle, 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 and it's all about money, 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 more and more and more, and like trying to control people or anything, honestly, I'm not the coach for you. I'm not the guy for you. This is the wrong video for you. So I'm just going to let you know that up front. I just like to be totally honest about everything that I do, all right? It's a huge value of mine. So that's the first thing. Now, we can begin. And I got a couple notes here if you see me looking. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything for you, because this video is really, really important for me, and I think it's going to be really, really important for you. So here's the first thing, all right? The truth is that there really are a small handful of people who are absolute magnets to money. I don't mean that in an airy-fairy sense. I don't mean that in law of attraction bullshit. I mean they are actually magnets for money. Money finds them. They don't chase after it. They don't chase after sales. They don't chase after anything. It just comes to them. Opportunities just come to them. Deals just come to them. And as a result of that, they get to do what they want, when they want, with who they want, because they never have to worry about money, okay? And it's not like an unethical thing. It's completely legal. It's completely real. And honestly, people have been using this little secret for thousands of years to become the wealthiest top 1% on the planet. All right? And here's my confession, okay? I have known this for almost 5 years. 5 years ago, I certainly didn't live with Kobe Bryant as my neighbor and drive $150,000 cars and things like that. I was broke. I was living in a basement. I ate 12 bananas a day because that's all I could afford. I ate 12 bananas and protein shakes. That was all that I ate. And I was down on my luck, and I'm frustrated. I think the system's against me and all that bullshit. You know it. You're surrounded by negativity, and you just want to get away from it, and you can't get motivated. I've been there, okay? And I went from zero, broke, like dead broke. I discovered the secret, and then in 9 months, I was a millionaire. All right, and a year after that, I was a multimillionaire. And the money just keeps on adding up. As more importantly, again, the lifestyle keeps getting better. If I wanted to, I could go hop on a private, I could call 4 of my buddies, we could hop on a private jet and we could go party in Vegas right now. I could take my girlfriend and we could go to Greece and rent a yacht for the week. We can do whatever we want. That's the power of money, right? It's not about controlling people. It's not about politics. It's about freedom. It's about us being happy people. It's about us doing what we want, when we want, with who we want. All right, so what is the secret? Okay, well, here's the big lie that we've all been fed our entire lives, right? Since the day we were born. This is really important. You might want to take a deep breath and get ready for this, okay? Parents and teachers have been lying to us our entire lives about the way money works and the way the world works, okay? And it's not their fault. I'm not getting mad at mom and dad. I love my parents. I'm sure you might appreciate your parents. Maybe you didn't, maybe you don't. The point is, they didn't know any better because they were taught to it by their parents and their parents before them and their parents before them. It is a lie that has been passed down from generation to generation, the same way family values get passed down, right? But the problem is we've been trained to think so many wrong things about money. I mean, imagine if you were trained, right, that if you want to see the sunrise, you have to go west, right? Well, you would go west every morning looking for the sunrise and you would never find it because you were trained to believe the wrong thing, right? The sun rises in the east, it sets in the west. We know that is a fact of life. But if you're trained to see the wrong thing, you're never going to get what you want. Like, I'm going to give you, this is where the light bulbs start to go off for a lot of guys that I've told this to, and I'm curious if it's going to happen for you too. All right, I want you to see if you can answer these sentences for me. All right, these are things that we were taught about money that is completely wrong, and more importantly, they block us from being the same people who are magnets to money. By the way, those people are called high status people. If you want to know like the lingo, the scientific term, people who are magnets to money are high status. That's it. It's one thing. Anyways, I want to see if you can finish these sentences, these bad beliefs that block us from attracting money, from becoming high status people who just attract money, who are magnets to money and get this type of amazing lifestyle, because you certainly can get it. All right, once you get these beliefs fixed, everything can change. You're driving a car you don't like, a week later, you're driving a better car. You're living in an apartment with a roommate who you don't like and it's negativity, or maybe that person smokes weed or they're alcoholic, or you can't bring friends over because you're embarrassed. It can all change in a week. It can happen so fast once we fix these. So watch. See if you can finish the sentence for me, all right? Money is the root of all evil, right? Money is the root of all evil. Were you told that? Because I certainly was. And for a long time, it blocked me from being able to attract money, to get the freedom, okay? Here's another one. Money won't make you happy, right? Money won't make you happy. I was told that. You were probably told that. Imagine if all day long you're trying to like get money, but there's a part of your brain that's saying money won't make you happy. Well, you're probably not going to be super motivated to get money. That's why if you sometimes try to work on a new business or a business idea, or maybe you started a website or a new business opportunity and you find yourself not being motivated to really like attack it, to go through it like you know you should, like you know you got to work hard for it. Well, because part of your brain is telling you this won't make me happy. Why should I be doing this? And I apologize, by the way, if I talk fast. I get very passionate about this kind of stuff. So anyways, money is the root of all evil. That's not true. Money is the root of all freedom. And when you're free, you're happy. When you're happy, you want to give. You want to help people. Money is the root of helping others, right? And then money won't make you happy. Well, listen, money might not make you happy, but here's two things about money. One, having money certainly solves all the problems that not having money doesn't. That's the first thing. The second thing is freedom is happiness. Okay, we as men, we don't like to be told what to do. Someone tells us to do something, we're like, screw off. I'm gonna do the opposite, just for spite. It's our natural state is to urge. We've been urged for freedom, for that's why like when a running back like blasts through the end zone, he dives in, he spikes the ball, and he celebrates. It's because it's like he broke through the opposition and now he's free. It's a masculine thing to want to be free. Well, we're happy when we're free. We're not happy when we're not. Money is the root of freedom, right? And money will make you free. Money will give you freedom. So that's two. Here's more though, all right? Don't talk about money. I remember when I was a kid, I asked my dad, because we had a neighbor who was a doctor, and I was told doctors make a lot of money, and I asked him, Dad, how much money do you think he makes? My dad goes, don't talk about money. Well, how are you going to learn about a subject if you can't talk about it? If you can't learn it, you can't master it. You can't master money, you're not going to attract any. You're not going to make any. Don't talk about money. Were you told that? I have so many friends that were told that, clients, coaches, students, and I have students in over 100 countries that I coach, all told the same thing. Different languages, different cultures, doesn't matter. We're all taught these things. And here's one more, okay? Good things come to those who wait, right? Good things come to those who wait. Well, I got news for you, okay? Good things do not come to those who wait. Imagine if you go to a bus stop and the bus isn't coming, but you're like, you know what? Good things come to those who wait. Bug. You would just wait, right? I'm waiting. Hey, no good things coming. I'm still stuck here. I need my butt. You would just wait and wait and wait. Good things do not come to those who wait. Good things come to those who, write this down. This is so important. This is the secret to success, okay? Good things come to those who take action. I wish they had taught me good things come to those who take action. I wish they had taught me money will make you happy and free and have the lifestyle, the most important thing, right? And money is the root of all giving. Money is the root of all problem solving. Money is good. If I had been taught these things, I can only imagine how much faster I would have become a millionaire before the age of 24. I might have hit it at 18, right? And it used to make me angry, but now it motivates me because I want you to have the same lifestyle, okay? I want you to be a magnet to money like me. I want you to be high status, all right? And what I'm about to tell you right now, I'm not saying this to brag. I want to show you what's possible, all right? Because I told you my mission in life right now is to make 100 million people high status. All right, and I've already passed 1 million. We're on fire right now. So many people are joining this cause, and I want you to get the same thing and enjoy the same benefit. So I'm not saying this to brag, but like I told you, I live in a 7,000 square foot house in one of the wealthiest counties in the world. Kobe Bryant is my neighbor. I have $150,000 sports cars. I'm sure, people, if they're seeing this video, if they're meeting me for the first time, they'll be like, well, that's bullshit. I don't believe you. Well, all the video guy put in video clips of me like right now, you probably see me driving an Aston Martin. So you know that's mine, okay? I have an amazing life. I have an amazing girlfriend. I've traveled to more than 40 countries in the last 2 years. I fly first class everywhere. I do what I want, when I want, with who I want. The most important thing, right? Freedom, freedom, freedom. I want freedom for you too. I don't want you to be stuck at a job you hate, on a path you don't like, surrounded by negativity with people who only bring you down. And even worse, when you tell them about your dreams or your goals, they shit on you. What kind of friends are those? That's not high status. That's not what high status people do. My students, I have a client who was making $2,000 a month a few months ago, teaching paintball in New Orleans. And today he's making 6 figures. He makes 6 figures every 6 months. He makes 6 figures. He's traveling the world. He went to Brazil. He went to Hong Kong. He went to Paris all in the last month, flying first class, taking his friends, doing what he wants, when he wants, with who he wants, because he flipped the status switch. He cracked the code. He became high status as well, all right? Now, normally here, I would urge you to come to one of our live events. I teach these seminars across the United States right now, all about how to become the highest status version of yourself. The audience is amazing. There's actors and celebrities and millionaires and pro athletes and guys of all ages and races and backgrounds. They all come. These events are truly life-changing, but unfortunately, they're sold out for several months in advance right now. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to simply fill out this form to the left and get yourself a brand new copy of my new audiobook, Higher Status. It's $19.95 on Amazon, but completely free for you here on this page. One reviewer called it the greatest audiobook of all time for men. Another reviewer called it simply the best audiobook ever. All right, it gets 5-star reviews. The reviews simply come in every single day. It's been absolutely amazing. It's got almost all 5 stars on Amazon as well, over hundreds of reviews. And I want you to have a copy of it for free instantly here on this page. All right, as you know, my mission, right? If you follow me on Instagram or YouTube, you know my mission is to make 1 million guys higher status, to make them the highest status versions of themselves, so they get what they want, when they want, with who they want. Because I know what life is like when life is being unfair and life is kicking you down, and I know what life is like when you're the highest status version of yourself. I know the doors it opens. I know the opportunities it gives you, the girls it gets you, the money it gets you, the freedom, the power, the control that it gets you. And I want every guy who's willing to bet on himself and take action to get that same gift and to live the life of their dreams and live the life that they want as well. So for the audiobook, we went to one of the biggest recording studios in the world. Some of the top musicians go there to record their albums, and that's where we went to record the audiobook. It's over 300 pages. I spent almost $12,000 of my own money, so you didn't have to. This is completely my free gift to you. All I ask is you just help me out with the one-time hosting fee of just $4.95. So simply fill out the form to the left, and you will have the audiobook completely downloaded to your iPhone, your smartphone, your laptop, whatever, just seconds from now. You'll have unlimited listening. You can download and listen to it as many times as you want. And the best part about audiobooks, you can take it with you everywhere you go. So on the way to work, on the way home, at the gym, when you're doing laundry, when you're just working on other stuff, you just have it playing in the background. A lot of guys report to me that they feel the changes happen for them simply by having it play in the background. So for some of you, you won't even have to do anything. Just have it on in the background. That's the great thing about audiobooks, is you don't have to stop and just sit there and read. You can be doing other things while your life is literally being transformed underneath the hood. All right, so simply fill out the form to the left. You'll get the audiobook for free instantly. And I'm looking at my notes right now to see if there's anything left that I have to say. There's just 2 things, I guess, and I got to get out of here. I'm actually going to be teaching a private seminar to some of my private clients here in Newport Beach in just a second. So here's what I want you to know, okay? One is that we are not going to be doing this forever. We can't keep giving away the audiobook for free, obviously. This is my gift to you. So if you're interested, now is the time to do it. You don't want to miss out on this, because if you come back later, this probably will not be here for you. The second thing is, I remember as a kid, my parents telling me about certain things. Jason, don't get your hopes up. Did your parents ever say that to you? I think so many of us were trained from this childhood conditioning to be caged in to believe that we can't do certain things and we shouldn't get our hopes up. Well, guess what? We're adults now. We get to choose how we live, how we think, what we do. What kind of life are we gonna live and gonna enjoy as men? I want you to have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with who you want. And I want you to get your hopes up. The science proves high status works. High status is the key. We know this. There's no reason not to get your hopes up. There's no reason not to take action now. There's no reason not to bet on yourself and fill out this form and get the audiobook just seconds from now and be listening to the same life-changing information and intel and technology that hundreds of thousands of guys around the world are currently doing, are currently raving about, are currently loving life as a result, because they've had this same information installed into their brain. And I want to do the same thing for you. So before this comes down, before we have to stop doing this, fill out the form to the left. Help me out with just the one-time hosting fee. It's only $4.95, and let's begin to change your life. Let's make you the highest status version of yourself. Let's make you the guy who gets what he wants, when he wants, with who he wants. And let's help me achieve my mission of helping 1 million guys become the highest status versions of themselves. All right, if we look around the world right now, we have to realize, we have to be honest with ourselves. Listen, men have terrible social deals with the world right now. We are getting walked over. So many guys are doormats. Guys are getting taken advantage of. We are not winning as men. It's time we reclaimed our power, our honor, our freedom, our courage. All right, and we do it with high status. High status is the key. High status is the foundation. You are going to love your life the minute high status kicks in for you, just like so many thousands of other guys in over 100 countries already have. So fill out that form below before this is gone, and I'll see you on the inside with your completely free audiobook. All 15 life-changing chapters inside the audiobook will be in your brain in just a second. So I'll see you there. Thanks so much. Is it really possible for you to get the life, the girls, the money, the freedom that you want? Listen, I'm living proof. The answer is yes, but here's what I see most guys doing with their one chance. See, you have hundreds, no, actually you have thousands of these waiting for you, but they can't wait forever. And every day that you put this off, you're letting someone else just walk over you and take what's yours. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever found yourself wondering, like, man, I thought that I would be further ahead by now? If yes, you're not alone. There was a massive study, it was just done. It found that 91% of men will never get the money, the lifestyle, or the relationships that they want. At 91%, all us men are at risk, and it won't be getting any easier for us. I was just on stage yesterday, and I told the 1,500 guys there, we are living through literally the best time in history for you to make more money, attract beautiful women, and get everything that you want. But there's one thing here in this audiobook that's the key to getting it all in under a week, and that's why I'm sharing it with you for free right here on this page here today. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Jason Capital, but my clients and customers in over 100 countries know me as America's Honest Success Coach. I just finished this brand new audiobook called Higher Status, which I'm honored to say became a bestseller in its first week. One reviewer called it the best audiobook of all time for men. Another simply called it the best audiobook ever. And listen, heavyweight champions, Harvard scientists, self-made millionaires, everyone is telling everyone to listen to it. So look, I want you to get my brand new audiobook for free too, here now, by simply filling out this form to the left as you watch me here. If you're wondering, well, before I do this, Jason, is there a catch? I want you to know there's no catch. There are no strings attached. This audiobook is $20 on Amazon, but today I want to offer it to you for free right here. You see, I was recognized by the White House as a top 100 entrepreneur, so money's not really a big issue for me, and I know what it's like when life isn't going our way. So I spent almost $12,000 to have this audiobook professionally recorded, so that way you don't have to pay for any of it. It's free and truly my gift to you. All I ask is you just help me out with the one-time $4.95 hosting fee for the complete audiobook. That's just $4.95 for the one-time hosting fee, including all 15 life-changing chapters you'll get by simply filling out this form, and you'll be listening to the audiobook from your smartphone or your laptop just seconds from now. This exclusive free offer will be coming down very, very soon, and it's first come, first serve. So I urge everyone to man up and make your decision right here today. But if you'd like to hear a little bit more first, here's why else you really don't want to lose out on getting this life-changing audiobook for free today. Recently, nearly 1 million people watched the Joe Rogan show as they debated how I've been able to help more than 500,000 guys in just a few short years. But this is the world that we live in today, isn't it? Most guys no longer believe that they can get the life, the money, the relationships, or even the freedom that they want. A lot of guys, they put on a brave smile, but they're in pain inside. They're frustrated at a world. It's not giving them what they want. It's punishing them for problems that they didn't even create. Now, I know something about you. Okay, you want more out of life. You wouldn't be here otherwise. You look around and you see so much average. You see so many guys they're living weak, they're settling when they could be doing so much better, giving up on their dreams when they should be doubling down on their dreams. And trust me, I understand. I know what it's like to want more, to know you deserve more. I woke up one day a few years ago completely broke. I couldn't afford my rent. They kicked me out. I was frustrated. I was angry. But just 9 months later, I went from broke to millionaire, living the life I'd always dreamed of. With the snap of a finger, I'd had everything I wanted. So let's be real here, okay? Maybe you feel like your life has kind of been stolen away from you a little bit, where maybe you feel like everyone else's needs and their desires have taken priority over your own, or it feels like the other guys, they seem to get all the opportunities and catch all the lucky breaks, but not you, right? It feels frustrating, like there's nothing you can do about it, where maybe it even feels like you no longer have control over your life. Or maybe you just look around and you feel like everyone is so okay with average and with having this mediocre life, and it makes you want to scream because maybe you don't know what you want yet. Maybe you do, but you do know that if there's one thing you will not settle for, it's getting near the end of life, looking back and thinking, wow, I could have done more. We don't want that. You don't want that. For 11 years, I've been obsessed with what is the difference that truly makes the difference in people's lives. What is the one thing that allows certain people to rise from the ashes of life like a phoenix and become these great men, these men that we all hear about, who against all odds, they live the life of their dreams. They get everything they want, not just for themselves, but for their friends and for their families too. And the answer is this. It's higher status, okay? With higher status through cutting-edge behavioral science, brand new psychological discoveries, and more than a decade of training, leading, and coaching nearly 1 million people in over 125 countries for the first time in decades, we've uncovered a true breakthrough here. It's truly unique. It's truly different. It's simple. It produces results so fast, and I think that people have been waiting for something like that for a long time, and it's finally here. So maybe you're wondering, what is high status? Well, tell me if any of this sounds familiar to you. Have you ever noticed how for some people, things always seem to go his or her way, and for other people, no matter what they do or how hard they try or how bad they want it or whatever books they read, they end up missing out. They get the short end of the stick. Well, what I discovered is that the successful people, the winners, they do one thing differently than everybody else. They have what CEOs and presidents and world leaders and Hollywood directors call that it factor. Now, we've all heard that term before, right? I mean, I used to live in LA, everyone in Hollywood, everyone's searching for that person who's got that it factor. Everyone wants it, but what is it? It's this. It's higher status, okay? In order to be successful, you must sound successful, look successful, and act successful. That's it. That's what high status is. That's what it does for you. It helped me go from 0 to millionaire in only 9 months. It helped a client of mine quadruple his business in less than a year. A friend of mine, Dr. David Buss, a scientist, he used to be at Harvard, he's at the University of Texas now. We were just discussing it, and we both agreed status might be the best kept success secret of all time. So how do you get it? Well, I'll share one of the most famous examples of this all time right now. You've heard of John Kennedy, right? In 1960, the American public, they got to watch Kennedy and Richard Nixon compete in the now infamous 1960 presidential debate. Now, this was the first time that families and children in homes would get to see the presidential candidates side to side. And even though Nixon had been smacking Kennedy in the polls, a lot of people don't know that, it all changed in a single night. as people and children and families and newspapers across the country reported the very next morning, President Nixon didn't seem like a president, but John F. Kennedy did. And so it was Kennedy who became president. But what really happened? Why did millions of people and families alone in their homes, all sitting on couches watching this, they all felt the same way about one person and poorly about another? What was it? It was because John F. Kennedy was high status. He sounded successful. He looked successful. He acted successful. And unfortunately, Richard Nixon that night did not. See, the human brain is wired to choose people of higher status. We've been doing it our whole lives. The science, it shows this snap status judgment can happen in just 3 seconds or less when we first meet someone, when we see someone. Now, does that make us bad people? No, right? Scientists at Harvard and the University of London, they're only discovering right now that this status snap judgment is just a natural part of our brain's protective functioning. It instinctively, it tunes into the status signal that people are sending out. And so it knows, it needs to know what to think, what to judge. It has to decide instantly, 3 seconds or less. Is this person high status or low status? Is this person a winner or a loser? Someone I'd like to do business with or not? Someone I would date or not? Someone I would hire or not? That's why so many people now insist higher status is the single thing that leads you to living the life that you want. Now, what most people never discover is this status signal, it's responsible for every single thing that happens in your life. If you are unaware of it, you go about your life thinking you have little say in what happens to you. You think people get lucky. You know, books and programs, they don't work for you like they do for some people. You react to situations. Life's always coming at you instead of you taking charge of shit, okay? And you feel like you have no control over your life. But installing the high status signal here, it gives you total and complete control. In other words, achieving your dreams, winning the life of your dreams, doing what you want, when you want, with who you want, becomes almost effortless. And I know that sounds almost too good to be true, but think about it. When virtually everyone who meets you says they would hire you, they would do business with you, they would date you, you and I both know you would take action. You would live this life. So please, I'm urging you, claim your free copy of my best-selling audiobook here today. Open yourself up to this new technology and a new level of possibility and personal success, because it's not just about you or me. You see, people are tired of being tired. The world is changing, and the secrets that make people like me and you enormously successful are changing too. We're seeing this. We're noticing this, right? People are giving up on themselves. They're afraid of all the changes happening right now. Americans spent $70 billion last year on lottery tickets. Little pieces of paper hoping that someone else would save them because they don't believe they can create it for themselves. Nearly 50% of all marriages worldwide now end in divorce. If you get married a second time, it's almost 80%. And people are just lost. They're confused. They're frustrated. And we only get one life in this. We only get one shot. One study just showed the average person will watch more than 5 hours of TV a day. Even worse, there was another study where they give kids the choice of watching TV or spending time with their dad. 54% of the kids chose TV over dad. Emerson said most men lead lives of quiet desperation, and that was before TV and mainstream media became an enemy against powerful men. Today, men are increasingly leading lives of quiet desperation, and the crisis is only picking up speed for us. They're coming for us next. And I refuse to let any guy on my team suffer in silence. I refuse to let any guy fall behind, to be any less than he is destined to be. So listen, if you don't take at least one small action today towards your success, you are at risk, and it's a risk far greater than we ever imagined. We now live in a world where not being high status will hurt you, will frustrate you, will have you spend years, you'll spend years going nowhere. You could lose your whole life if you're not careful. That's why this breakthrough success technology inside higher status, inside this best-selling audiobook, has already transformed the lives of thousands of men worldwide, with hundreds more joining every day. You are next. You see, I'm on a mission right now with my team here, and our duty is to get this life-changing audiobook right here in the hands of as many smart, ambitious men as possible, and save them from the pain and the frustration and the autopilot every other guy seems to be running around on. I know what it's like to be stressed. I know what it's like to be frustrated. I know what it's like you can't get life to go your way. I know what it's like when you don't even feel like getting out of bed in the morning. In fact, after living paycheck to paycheck for so long and then discovering higher status, I became a millionaire in just 9 months. I was only 24, and I celebrated like it. All right, at first, it was just partying on the weekends, and then I kind of really got into the lifestyle, and I couldn't stop. I'd say crazy things. I'd say even crazier things in my videos, and pretty soon it got out of hand for me. Private jets to Vegas for all-night parties, drinking for days at a time. But no matter what I did, there was this nagging feeling that went, Jason, is that all there is to this? Now, do I regret those times? Do I regret it? No, because I wouldn't have arrived at step 10 here if I hadn't gone through steps 1 through 9 first. You see, physically, it was destroying me, but even worse, I'd realized I'd lost my sense of purpose in life. Have you ever felt that way? Like, why are you here? You don't know your purpose? That's why this is my purpose now. This is my mission. I'm a man on a mission. I've dedicated my entire life today to making 1 million guys higher status so you can live the life of your dreams and so you can give that same gift to those you care for as well. The 150,000 men already on board with this mission are currently loving life. They call it taking the high status pill. But listen, we're not that easy, right? We don't want just anyone. We want the action-taking guys on our team. So is that you? Because if it is, my best-selling audiobook will change your life, and that's why I'm giving it to you for free today. Listen, I don't want you feeling any more like any part of the system is rigged against you, because it's not. Okay, no more feeling frustrated like there's nothing you can do about it, because there are things you can do about it. Okay, the truth is these opportunities that we have, they're often directly in front of us, but low status conditioning has caged us in and blinded us into never saying yes to things that can truly make us great. And as a result, we just miss out on one gold rush after another. Like, for instance, did you know Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook guy, he had a roommate at Harvard who said no to starting Facebook with him. That roommate would be a billionaire today. So he didn't say no, he missed out. So I'm urging you, say yes today and join the thousands of other amazing men already a part of this high status mission by claiming your new copy of the Higher Status audiobook for free here today. Understand, Higher Status has helped thousands of people become financially independent. It's helped thousands of guys attract the women of their dreams, and it's helping thousands more achieve their biggest goals in a fraction of the time, helping them take control of their destiny to live the life that they want. Imagine you living out your dreams. If your dream life was only one click away, would you kiss it goodbye and pretend it didn't exist, or would you take charge of your destiny? Would you click that button now, and would you get that dream life today? So listen, if any of this resonates with you, I invite you to get this life-changing audiobook here today. It's $20 on Amazon, but it's free for you here today. I personally spent almost $12,000 to have it professionally recorded. It sounds amazing. So all I ask is just help me out with the hosting fee. It's a one-time charge of just $4.95. You just fill out the form here and you'll be enjoying the power of the Higher Status audiobook inside your ears just seconds from now. My hope is that I'll add so much value to you with this game-changing audiobook that maybe you'll become a long-time customer, and this will be the start of a great relationship. And as you do join us by getting your copy of the free audiobook here today, I'm going to do something extra special for you. Just because I am so grateful for what Higher Status has done for my life, I've created a brand new 7-part video series that you are going to get for free as well when you get your copy of the audiobook here today. It includes all of my latest breakthroughs and all of my latest ideas to help you make more money, achieve your biggest goals, and most of all, live your dream life. In the first video, I'm going to show you one little new discovery that allows normal people like us to save 1,000% more money. Now, if you could go to Vegas and get 10 times more money than everyone else, wouldn't you do that? But there's so much more for you here in this video series. It's one of the best things I've ever done. It's also going to reveal for you the specific vocal tonality that Donald Trump used to win the election and how you can tap into it too for your own personal and professional success, whether you love or hate the Donald. Plus, I'll show you the 7 best kept secrets of today's millionaires. If any one of these 7 secrets are missing from your financial plan, you got to understand you're losing money every single day right now. Now, these videos have never been shared. They're that new, and we're going to offer them soon for $297. So as you claim your copy of my best-selling audiobook for free here today, you'll enjoy free instant access to these videos as well. Now, we'll be taking this free offer down very soon, and it's first come, first serve. So just help me out with that one-time hosting fee, and let's get you everything that you want in your life starting right now with my best-selling audiobook. Listen, I've been so blessed to have discovered Higher Status, and I'm so pumped to be sharing it with you right now for free. So just fill out that form now, and you'll be listening to the complete best-selling audiobook for free just seconds from now. You're gonna love this and all the free bonuses as well. So I'll see you on the inside in just a second.